You're on 100.3, The Sounds of MacArthur. Greg Bryant with you for the Aussie Collection Show. It's now time for another guest in the studio, and joining me is a legend, Steve Mulry. Welcome.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks
Good
for
to
coming
be here.
in.
You're welcome.
Now, I have a story to tell you about my dad.
Yeah.
He said a long time ago, he said that he was in a bike club and used to drink at the Good Intent Hotel. And
In Campbelltown, yes, I did.
And he said he used to come down every so often.
Yep,
and he
that's
used
true.
to sit down there and drink with them.
Yeah, someone's got a good memory. That was when you said long time ago, you're not kidding. It's definitely a long time ago. Over 30, nearly 40 years ago, when I was about 6 months old.
So he told me to say hello.
Well, hello back to him.
and I said, I don't know where the Good Intent Hotel was, and he said, where Campbelltown Mall is now.
Where the mall is now, that's correct. Yeah, that's true.
So I said it hasn't been there for a long time.
Well, actually, you're right. It has been a very long time since that's been there. I remember I used to ride past there. I used to have a Kawasaki Z1R at the time, and the silver model, the first model, and I used to go past there on the back wheel just to show off, of course. So I don't think I can get booked now for that if the police are listening in this. Is there any police officers out there listening to this? Anyway, yeah, so I used to do crazy things in those days, but not anymore, of course.
Now, if we go back a bit, what made you interested in music?
Well, I mean, obviously, because my brother was in a band. I mean, he started in 1970, and so I guess the family was all music oriented. My mum was a singer 2 years ago, but not professionally, and Dad was a trumpet player. And so we always had music around the family. And I think with my brother doing well, with Ted doing well, it sort of seemed like a natural progression.
When I was growing up, Ted Mulligan was always being played at home. So
Really?
I know all the words.
So your family's got good taste. That's great.
And were you in a band at school when you were at school?
No, I wasn't actually. I was a very late starter. I went to first of all Campbelltown High School, which was just called Campbelltown High School. Then before it became the Performing Arts High School, but I only spent 1 year there, and then I went to Aird's High School for a couple of years after that. But no, I didn't start till I was about 22 years old, so I was a very late starter in regards to starting my musical career.
And you're in a band now, Phantom Mark V. Can you tell us about the band?
Yeah, Phantom Mark V is a recent. Well, the Mark V part is that the band Phantom has been around a long time, but the Mark V really is the fifth incarnation of this band. And what I love about the band, this is to me, it's one of the most exciting bands I've been in, because the sound is so much like from all the classic bands I used to love when I was growing up listening to music. I used to love Deep Purple, Rainbow, Whitesnake, and this band has all the elements of those three bands in it. I absolutely love it.
Wow. We're going to play So Clear now. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, So Clear is, the new album has just been released worldwide, and this, the album's called Phantom, and this is the opening track. So Clear, I guess you'd call it a relationship song.
We're going to play it right now. Here it is.
Yesterday's lady came up to me. All at once I knew all those feelings so blue. All those times we had, all those times we shared. Since she's gone from me for a little while, didn't seem to forget how we used to feel.
You're on 100.3, and if you're just joining us in the studio is Steve Mulry. That was a great song.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I actually like the song myself.
Now, where does your inspiration come from when you write music?
Look, most of the songs that I have written, I guess, were in for the band Black Label. This particular band, Phantom, Chris Brockbank, who is the guitar player, and he's sort of the writer of all the music. It was actually written before I joined this band, and that's what I liked about the band so much, was the music was so good. It was something that I really liked, and I that's why I joined. But as far as me, when I write, it will be something will pop in my head. It might be something I've seen on the news, or it might be something I've read in a book or a magazine, or it could be something I've heard on the radio or watched on TV in a movie, and you get ideas. It might be. Sometimes I'll just see a line in a book and go, I like that line, and that might become the title of a song.
Yeah. And
then you write around that. But mostly I write around a title. I might actually get a title, and then the song comes to me later about that title. You know, it's very seldom the other way around where I write a song, then put a title to it. I don't know. It just comes from somewhere.
And you have got the Ted Mulry gang back together. Whose idea was that?
That's right. Look, I got a phone call last year, 2016. It was around about March, I think, late March, early April, when Herm Kovac, the drummer from TMG, called me out of the blue and just said, "How you going?" We had a bit of a chat. He said, "Look, we're thinking about putting a band." I said, "Yep." and I said to him, "Should I wait until you finish what you're saying?" So he said, "Oh yeah, we were thinking of putting the band together. Wanted you to know if you wanted to sing." I said, "Yeah, definitely." So that it wasn't my idea. People are saying to me, "Oh, well done for putting the band back together." And well, no, I just was asked myself, so I'm not the brainchild behind it. But what is good about the band, I don't play bass guitar, and my brother Ted was the bass player in the band as well. So in order to cover all, shall we say, bases, we got the old, or the ex, I shouldn't say old, should I? The ex bass player from AC/DC, Mark Evans, plays in the band, and fits in really well. He's been a good friend of the band for a long time.
Yeah, and I did see that you're doing a special show to celebrate what would have been his 70th birthday coming up.
Yeah, the 2nd of September, it would have been Ted's 70th birthday, and what we're doing, we're having a show at the Revesby Workers Club to celebrate. Well, to celebrate his birthday, and it'll be a big weekend that weekend. It was also the same time that he passed away, so it'll be 16 years on the 1st of September since he passed away. It's my birthday a few days before that. My wife's birthday just a couple of days after that. So it's going to be a big one. Yeah, I got to get through the show first before I party.
And you have any gigs from Phantom Mark 5 coming up?
We do. The next show is actually down in Wollongong at Dicey Riley's Hotel. It's a Friday night, Friday the 18th of March. And then we do have some other shows coming up. The Bridge Hotel in Rozelle. We're doing shows towards the end of the year at Frankie's in Hunter Street in Sydney. So there's a few things going on, which is great.
Hopefully we'll get one around here.
Let's hope. I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
It'd be nice for me not only to travel 5 minutes to a gig.
That'd be nice. And so where can people go to get music from Phantom 5?
Okay, at the moment you can get from, if you're a downloading type person, you can get it from iTunes, Amazon, all the normal places you would get the album, any album from. But you could actually order the album right now if you want to buy a CD. In any shop, it's available worldwide now, so it can be ordered.
I will definitely be ordering a copy.
Yep, and it's called if you're going into a shop, the band is actually called the full name is Chris Brockbank's Phantom Mark 5, and the album is called Phantom.
Make sure everyone should get a copy, like I will be.
Correct.
And so, how can people contact you if they want to find more information about the band?
We do have a website which is Phantom Mark. Well, actually, it's Phantom PHANTOMMKV, so it's phantommark5.com, and on Facebook it's the same thing, phantommark5.com.
Well, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Having you, and I think my dad will be jealous. So.
Cheers.
And we're going to finish with 1 o'clock. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, 1 o'clock. Oh, I love this track. The song is about. It's quite a quick track, and it's about travelling up the coast and having a good time and playing music and playing to a crowd and, the crowd enjoying themselves. It's just one of those things, good time, rock and roll type songs.
We're going to play it now, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. G'day guys and girls, this is Steve Mulry from the bands Phantom Mark 5 and the Ted Mulry Gang, and you're listening to Greg Bryant supporting Aussie music on 100.3 FM.